we're here with Smith and Wesson. They brought us up, teach a couple classes, red dot pistol class, and we're doing a rifle class tomorrow. It's incredible. It's beautiful, beautiful weather. We got a bunch of people out here. We're getting everything set up. It's going to be an incredible day. We're glad that you're here. We're glad that you're here to come along for the ride. You're going to have a good time. Stick around. First off, thank all of you for having us. This is a true honor to be teaching, in my mind, the greatest, firearm company in the world. So thank you guys so much for having us. This is incredible. But outside of that, let's get down to it. It's time to be serious. No, I'm playing. We are going to be serious in some aspects, but the number one thing is I want you guys to have a good time. I want you to have a good time. Let's have some fun. It's a Tuesday and we're shooting guns and getting paid for it. That's pretty awesome, right? Mm-hmm. So let's learn a lot, but let's have a good time. So go around, tell me who you are, what you do at Smith and Wesson, and why you're here, outside of what they just told me to come, all right?
My name is Sierra, and I'm in customer service. My knowledge is basically what I just learned with working with Smith and Wesson. I've never shot before.
Oh, hi, I'm Carolyn. I work in customer service. I wanted to come here because I've actually never shot a firearm before.
Okay. I'm Ben. I'm the content manager for Smith and Wesson. I've been with the company for almost 3 years. Prior to that, I was in the military. I'm still in the Army Reserve.
Thank you for your service.
Yes, sir.
My name's Joe. I'm up in marketing. I do photos and videos, and my dad was in the firearms business, so I kind of grew up with firearms my whole life. Yeah.
Thank you guys again. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be working with red dots, okay? It's gonna be more of a basic-ish, okay? We're gonna go over the shooting fundamentals, all right? We're gonna go over how to stand, how to hold it. We're gonna go over how to see your sights, how to do all of that, how to shoot it, all that good stuff. Be more relaxed type day. It will be a formal class, but it's gonna be informal in some ways because we want to make sure that we're working with each one of you individually and helping you, okay?
So parts of the gun, I said they're super self-explanatory and we aren't going down a rabbit hole with them. This guy has a red dot in it. What do we call it? It's a red dot, it's an optic. So this guy slides back and forth. What do we call it? Slide. There we go. That's
why we call it the slide?
That's it.
Slide.
And obviously we have a grip. This is your trigger.
Yep.
This guy guards your trigger. Okay, so what do we call the thing that guards the trigger?
Trigger guard.
Freaking nailed it, right?
Yeah.
It's because you were watching me. I'm weak now. I just did it. Okay.
Good job. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Let me go check on everybody else. There it is.
There we go.
All day. That's what I'm talking about. So look, that's y'all's way to do it. I have some females that when they don't have their nails on, they load it one way. When they put their nails on, they load it a different way. So you can do all these things, and I'm speaking to the females here. How you dress, your lifestyle, whatever, you can do all of it. You just might have to tweak it or change it a little bit to work for you, but you can do it. Good job.
You're not touching, you can see that from a mile away.
So, I have these two things to show you approximately what it's going to look like when you present the pistol. You're pointing the pistol downrange and you're looking through the optic body. Now when I say through the optic body, if we were pointing this gun at the target, I want you looking right through here. So this is what we call the optic. The optic body is up here. We're going to look through this glass. This red dot is, you guys familiar with what projectors do? They project images. The same thing is happening inside of here. So right down here, there's a very, very small LED light that's being projected forward and onto this glass. And that's how you're able to see it. To actually see the red dot, we have to look through this optic body. So to help you understand what that's supposed to look like, we have these training aids here. So this training aid that I'm holding up and this circle is representing the optic body itself. Is everybody following? Okay. This dot is what we're trying to see inside of the optic body. okay? Now, what's cool about this dot is the dot can be anywhere in the optic body, okay? It has to be in here in order for you to see it. I'm gonna demonstrate something to you as well, because the red dot height is up here, the red dot's here, but the barrel is down here. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put my red dot here, but the shots are gonna be a little bit low, about 3/4 of an inch low, because of the difference, okay? But that's where I'm putting the dot. You guys ready?
Yep.
So, I just want you to feel that boom, boom. Could you guys kind of feel it? You hear it? It's not bad, is it? Not too bad. All right, let's get our grip. Yeah, good job getting that thumb out of there, out of the way. That's cool. All right, and let's get these fingers to touch. Nice tight grip. All right, bring the gun up. Tell me when you see your red dot.
Yep.
Can you place it on top of one of the targets, please?
Okay.
Great. Now place your finger on the trigger. Now I want you to gradually pull back until you feel resistance. That's perfect. Now gradually squeeze without moving the gun. Excellent job.
Okay.
Woo, boy. Drop that mag, baby. Yes.
That's not as bad.
Yes. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. She went, dude.
It was in your head.
This was on the side here. There we go.
Not
here.
officially.
Oh, yeah, like that. All right, stance is good. Grip looks perfect. See the red dot?
Yeah.
Good. Place that red dot on top of a target. Excellent job. You can set the pistol on the table. Great job.
Then a right target to address. We're gonna go left, right, left, right, right, left. Stand by. Somebody call it. Beep. Left to right. Stand by.
Round
Stand
one.
by.
Fight.
Left to right. Stand by.
Oh, baby.
Stand by.
Oh, now you round.
Left to right. Stand by.
Oh,
Right to left.
excuse my
Stand by.
excuse you right now.
What did he say?
What the hell, boy?
So come on down here. If you're gonna do it, grab a pistol, but leave the magazine. Have you guys ever seen how like the SWAT guys and military guys walk, you know, they're walking real slow and stuff? So that was like the old way that we used to teach to walk, all right? It does smooth everything out where you can be more accurate, but there's a couple things that are happening. The one main one is that it requires a lot of energy, a ton. When you're squatting like that, largest muscle groups on the body right here in your quads, it requires a lot of energy. Then we add on top of that the fact that you're probably in a fight or flight situation. You know, everybody ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Fight or flight, something bad's happening. It's already going to expend a ton of energy. So I did all that just to say this. When we're walking, just walk. And we're going to have you guys just walk, just like I did. No bullets in the gun. You're just going to hold the gun on the target and try to keep the red dot on the bullseye. That's all you're trying to do. We all panic in one form or another, even if you're highly trained. There's a form of panic in there somewhere because we don't want to die. You know what I mean? So expect things in the wheels to fall off. But that's the reason why we have to train the way that we train now, so we have options for that kind of stuff. So the wheels don't fall completely off. We can still maintain and keep it together and defend ourselves and our loved ones. You know, that's what this is about. So be disciplined. If you ain't got the shot, don't take it. This bullet's moving 1,200 feet per second. You waiting that extra little whatever is okay, because that bullet's making up for it. It matters the most that the bullet actually strikes the bad guy, okay? Not just going bang. We're trying to actually get hits so they'll stop doing what they're doing. Everybody cool with that? Let's do it. I want you guys to understand that. I want you to understand that you had to overcome a lot of failure to have the gains that you guys had today. And I like to talk about that kind of stuff versus, oh, good job with your targets, because the personal development is way more important than this, okay? So I just like to highlight that because people aren't really doing it, and people won't step outside their comfort zone. So to step out like this, I think is incredible. And thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for having myself and Garrison and Jay, letting us come and invade Massachusetts again, right? And I really, truly hope that you guys learn something, not just the processes to shoot a gun safely and correctly, but just learn something in general. Learn a little bit more about yourself. You know what I mean? Just whatever it is, it's more than just shooting. That's all I got. I appreciate y'all. Will I have the same group tomorrow? Oh, hell. Yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna have a party.